Hello, people. My name is Detroit Miracle. Yes, indeed. Right now, I am here to talk about Disney Star Wars. Now, Disney Star Wars has been catching a lot of heat over the last few years. In fact, longer than that, because the fans deem most of the stuff they put out to be lackluster, inferior, and bad. But I'm here to say that Disney has gotten a bad rap since it has taken over Lucasfilms from George Lucas. In fact, after they had purchased Lucasfilms from George Lucas. Now, we all know George Lucas is great, and he gave the fans Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and whatever else he's given the fans. But George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, so it's their product to do with whatever they want with. So they could do with it whatever they please now. And people are saying, well, George Lucas should have never sold Star Wars to Disney because they ruined it. They, Disney doesn't know what they're doing. They don't appease the core Star Wars fans and this and that. Well, I'm here to say that people should put things in perspective, because George Lucas wasn't making that much Star Wars material over the years. Yeah, I know there's been hundreds of comic books, hundreds of novels, but very few film-related stuff for Star Wars. We had 6 movies and an animated series before George Lucas sold it to Disney, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong about that, somebody can quote me on it. So look how many years the fans had to wait in between trilogies. Like they had to wait, like after the first trilogy that started in the late 70s and ended in the early 80s, the fans had to wait to 1999 for another movie. So look, George Lucas wasn't putting out tons of Star Wars material anyway, and you can only watch those 6 movies so many times. So people, appreciate what you're getting, because something is better than nothing. And all of Disney Star Wars hasn't been bad. It's like the fans want to hate it without even giving it a chance. Now I'm gonna be specific. Look, the Disney Rogue One movie was good. It was incredibly good. Han Solo was good. The Last Jedi was bad. The Rise of Skywalker was a bad film. The Force Awakens was okay. It was all right. It was a decent movie. Yeah, folks, now let's get to the series. The fans are saying that all the series are bad, but they are not. The Mandalorian series was very good thus far. The Ahsoka series was good. We know in ways that they can always be a little bit better, but they could have been worse too. Obi-Wan Kenobi could have been much better. I believe that was a disappointment. So I'm in agreement with the fans saying that was a bad movie. Now, Andor was a good story. It was a decent Star Wars series. Yeah, people. Now, the Book of Boba Fett could have been much better. It was all right in some episodes, but overall, it could have been much better. So it was a disappointment there. Now we have the new Star Wars series, which is The Acolyte, in which has reached the 3rd episode now. So I have to admit that the series appears to be boring thus far, and the 3rd episode was weak. So I'm saying, look, give the series a chance before you make your final judgment on it. They say it's 8 episodes to that series, so just wait around. But I don't disagree with the rest of the fans saying that it's been bad so far. That's true. But look, besides that, all of the Star Wars series that was released by Disney hasn't been bad at all. All of the movies released by Disney hasn't been bad at all. I went over the films and the TV series that were bad or could have been better. But nevertheless, just because you got a few rotten apples in a barrel, that don't mean you throw the whole thing away. So yeah, people, it's not that bad. Like if George Lucas still owned Star Wars, would he have brought this much new Star Wars content out? Yeah, folks, think about that. Okay, well, I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to Detroit Miracle. Thank you.